Hello, welcome to Spirit and You. My name is Debbie. Welcome, Cancer. Very nice to see you. We're in March. Wow. So I've got my Wild Unknown cards. Can I apologise before we even get underway for the shadows that you're going to experience through this video, because the bulb on my lamp has just decided to explode and I don't have another one and I had to record the video. So apologies for the shadows. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get going. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and I'll do what I always do, which is, oops, 8 cards. First one popped out and you've got the 10 of Wands. So we'll pop that down. So what I've done in the past, if I've shuffled before I turn on the camera and then I just chat to you about what's come out, but I thought I'd try it a different way. But if I keep the cards down low, hopefully there's not too much of a shadow. So I hope that March is finding you ready to conquer the world. Have a go at life, huh? Oh, Daughter of Wands. Okay, Daughter of Wands. So yeah, so we've got some energy coming through. I'm going to take another one from the top and we've got the, I'll just get it for you, 2 of Pentacles, line them up. I've also just recently got myself some Moonology cards, which are cards that talk about, here we are, 9 of Cups, that talk about the phases of the moon. So you would love that, the moon being your planet. And now we've got the 5 of Swords. And I'm going to just pull a card just for the energies, see what's kind of around us at the end, okay? Rather than the Tower, rather than an angel card or a spirit animal guide. I just thought I'd have a look at these Moonology cards because they're lovely and it suits you really well. Next one, the World. And then finally, as I have a shovel, let's take one kind of from here, I think. And you've got 10 of Cups. Right, so let's start off with, so we've got 2 10s, okay, looking over at each other. First 10 at the very beginning of the stack of the reading, and the 10 of Cups at the end. So that's interesting because they're kind of looking over at each other, so you start on a very positive note. I quite like the idea of numbers, and 10 is completion. 10 is I'm getting something done. 10 is do you know what it feels like? I'm standing in my own space. This is you, by the way. This is how it makes me feel for you. I'm standing in my own space and I'm opening myself up to all manner of ideas, inspiration and ambition. Definitely. And this is Wands, so ambition is there. And of course, Cups are emotions. So you are firing from all parts of your energy system. Your mind is working really well, your passion, your tummy, where you get your ideas from, and then the emotions. Very, very nice. So the beginning and end is very strong in terms of I've got you stepping into yourself, sort of realizing your actual potential, knowing that, yeah, I'm a water sign, so I've got a lot of emotion, but boy, have I got some passion as well. I've got a determination and a drive that some people aren't even aware is there. You think that, that there's an element of me that's just very emotional and empathetic and sympathetic, and all of that is true. But I've actually got an awful lot of desires and goals. And that's you. That's how you feel. And that's how you're coming across this month. Your goals and your desires and your passions, whatever they are, whether they're in a relationship and they just have to be pushed forward, or whether it's that dream element that you've got, like you dreaming of a better job, dreaming of a better position, dreaming of passing your test, either your driving test or the test that you're taking, a course that's underway, whatever it is that kind of requires a lot of ambition and guts and pushing yourself forward, you're doing it, and you're doing it. And I've got you looking in the mirror and liking what you see. You look at yourself, yep, you know what, it's not just about the physical, that I do like the way I look in shape, I'm looking good. I kind of like me, I like what's inside of me. And that's a lovely quality to have, because you're projecting your true self, your authentic self. So you start off the month with all guns blazing, fired up. Goals, ambition, drive, progression and determination is what comes to mind with this, and which whatever you're doing in your day-to-day life, Cancer, that's what you're doing. Very nice. Then you've got the Daughter of Wands here, okay, and another wand. So we've got a drive, ambition is still going on. This is the creative element of your desires. So to have a goal and an idea is one thing. How do you put it into practice is the other. What do you need in terms of creativity and flair? How artistic does this project need to be? How does it have to come across? How do you present yourself? What do you need in terms of your inner strength to drive it forward, to push this motion forward? Well, you've got it. The Daughter of Wands says, well, you've already got it, haven't you? This could be as well that this is a daughter, that you are the daughter of somebody, and this is you and your own element, you creating your own magic, your desires, your dreams. It's you transforming the situation so that it works in your favour. You're pushing this idea forward. You're pushing through what is necessary to make this happen. It shows an awful lot of imagination as well as I'm feeling it. It shows that not only have you got to have a physical ability to do something, you've also got to have the mental ability to do something. And then on top of that, it's asking a lot of you, but there's a flair needed as well. And that's where this card steps in. This is your ability to communicate, the ability for people to see every aspect of you, of your personality. So you come from an emotional place, you come from a place of strength, you come from a place of drive. And that's what I get with this card. I'm also getting somebody being very physical, and it could be that there's somebody dancing as well. Some of you really want to move, because this card makes me want to move in lots of ways. So whatever that is, there's movement with it. And it could be just that you're just keeping so physically in shape and you're dancing, and you're really moving, getting yourself physically in shape just because you want to. And for others, it's because there's something that you're planning, and so you've got to push it forward. This shows an ability to project yourself. Very nice. It's interesting because as you go into the second week as well, and you get the Two of Pentacles, this is transformation as far as I can see it, and the way that it makes me feel. You're transforming the situation. You're making something of it. Some of you, you're changing the way that you look physically. You're changing your body. You're moving things up and changing it. Or you're changing your wardrobe as well. It could be that you are thinking, I've kind of had this look for quite a long time now. I've looked a certain way. It could be that now you're changing your image. I'm not going to be wearing those trousers anymore, that style. I'm not wearing that skirt that I always wear. I'm changing my boots. You're changing your image, feels strongly. And it would really coincide with the Daughter of Wands as well, and with the Ten of Wands, because you're changing an element of you. Something's coming out. It's like you're going to, like the butterfly would, like you suddenly transform into this beautiful experience and expression of who you are. It's lovely. Inner strength comes through very strongly with this again. So you've got a real feel here, Cancer, of you changing, transforming, and there's an image thing. Maybe you just need people to see you in a different light, and you're going to do that. You've got some pentacles here. Very nice. Money getting a little bit better, it moving. Also there's the ability as well for you to be able to do more than one thing. So because you've got this, I'm getting the sense of two as well with your daughter here, with the Daughter of Wands. I'm definitely getting number two, so two's coming through strongly. And I like that, because when I'm thinking about this means, first of all, you put yourself forward, and then it's, well, how do people see me? Do they see me as a certain way? Do they not realise that I've got all this inside of me? Well, if they don't, I'm going to show them. What's their perspective of me? Okay, well, they think they know me. I can show them there's a different side to me. This is the person I am. I have an ability to change things, and that's you doing it. So you're moving things, you're juggling balls, you're changing things, you're moving your image, you're projecting yourself in a very different way. But it's not so different that it feels foreign to you. It's just the other aspect of you. It's another part of your personality. It's, what is it? Another arrow to your bow. Yeah, definitely it is. Feels really positive. So materially, excuse me, things are moving, goals, desires, dreams. And it's ever so nice because as you kind of get through to the second week as well, you get a 9 and you get a 9 of cups. Excuse me. And this 9 sits above the 10. Okay, so they're talking to each other. 9 follows 10, doesn't it? You're uncovering the depths of you. There's a form of travel in this as well. And you know what? You could be travelling physically and travelling mentally, because this is how this card feels. There's an energy here. There's a clarity here. There's communication here. This is an ability for you to show yourself, because every single aspect of this spread, as I'm feeling it, I can feel the cards, talks about that, wants to express itself to you. You want to communicate your ideas, your inspiration, your thoughts. And it's about, well, I need to be listened to because I've actually got something to say. You feel as if you want to talk about it. You've got your moon here as well, your waning moon, as it feels like to me. So your wax and your wane, it's the way that you move, it's the two sides of you, it's the elements of you. So putting yourself forward, this is you having some fun. It talks about don't be excessive though, you know, drink, laugh and be merry, but remember to keep the balance correct, as I'm getting that. And also if you're changing your image, you don't want to be excessive in any way. Change it up and shake it up, but keep it so that it's level enough for you to not be too alarmed by your big transformation. Hey, why not? You could do whatever you like, can't you, within reason? The card speaks about reason, so change it up, shake it up, but keep it kind of level, okay, so that it makes sense, and so that you're still delivering what you want to deliver. You're still putting yourself forward very firmly, brightly, and there's an emotional maturity with the card, with the way that this all feels, this particular card. So it's you uncovering who you are and showing people, well, you know what, I've got something to say here. So some of you will be travelling as well, and some of you are just going out for a very nice meal with friends and just having a really good time. There's a lot of conversation with this, and it's interesting because as you go through the month and you feel yourself opening up and allowing this other aspect of you to come out, you'll want to talk about it. There's a confidence in this as well. Merriment, very nice. Then going into kind of we're into the third week a little bit here. 5 of Swords. Okay, swords are always about conversation, intellect, how you put yourself forward. The way that this card feels, because it moves with this spread here. If you have a look at this, I sense the energy of being very straight. You can feel that there. Can you see that? That's how I feel when the card comes through with this energy. So this is you know when I talked about keeping things level, this is you standing up and being who you are. This is you communicating your ideas as I'm feeling it for you. You're talking, you're cutting to the chase, you're not dilly-dallying around, you're finding the middle ground of a conversation, and you're projecting your thoughts, your feelings, your desires, your goals, that aspect of you. Okay, so if anything comes in during the course of, say, the, I don't know, second, third week approximately, that requires your ability to keep things on point, you'll do it. If you're around some people that are kind of challenging you and saying, well, how have you arrived at this decision, and you know, what makes you think that you've got this right, you know, why are you talking like this, where are you coming from, you'll have the ability to say, well, I'm coming from me, and I'm coming with all the ideas I've always had. If we do it this way, we're going to make it better. And this is you expressing yourself with people, being creative with your ideas, very strongly, a strong sense of being creative. You can manage your conversations and manage your life by communication, making sure that people hear you. You know, you don't want to be back here. You want to be coming forward. You'll always come forward in a genuine way. So just project yourself. Let people hear what you've got to say, because it's important. Don't feel you've got to be pushed back. Be able to express yourself. You are able to do that, but do it in a level, succinct, calm way that kind of feels like it comes all the way through you and out it comes. You deliver it really beautifully. And so still into the sort of kind of third week, there's the Tower. This is you shaking things up, as I've talked about here. when this card comes through, and it could be that somebody around you that's in the sort of month of December, you could have a Sagittarian around, Capricorn around, that kind of feel. Maybe somebody in your work or in your life has that energy, or it's asking you to use that energy, that sort of fire in your belly, to not waver from what you want to do, to not waver from your ideas. It's very easy to start something and think, can I do this? Have I got the strength? And this is when the Tower comes in. Yes, it's strength, and you definitely have it. Sometimes the Tower card comes in and shakes everything up, shakes it down, and breaks it down so that you can rebuild it. But the way that the Tower card's coming through for you is to show you strength. If you have a wobble, and if you doubt yourself during the course of the month, if you think, you know what, all this exercise I'm doing, all these changes I'm making, all this emotion that I'm putting into the relationship, putting into my goals, my dreams, my desires, my work, can I see it through? Am I strong enough? Yes, yes you are. There's going to be a clarity with this. So any wobble, do not let it throw you. Do not go off balance. Keep your balance. Hold your energy. Keep moving forward with what you want. Keep those dreams alive. Know that with balance and a bit of meditation maybe, you can still keep going. The Tower card coming through now is for pure strength. It's energizing, okay? It's firing you back up if you feel slightly wilted at some point. If you get tired even, it'll pick you back up. Know that you can do this. Yes, so much so, the world is here for you. Wow. What more do you need? If you've got the world at your fingertips, you kind of got it covered, haven't you? Look at that. Look at that energy in that card. Isn't that beautiful? Everything's moving, and it's moving in the right direction. It's moving for you. When the World card comes up as well, the way that this is kind of feeling this spread for you, it's encouragement. It's saying to you, you can do this. You've got, it's a big wide world, and maybe you want to travel the world. Maybe you already have. Maybe you've learnt some lessons along the way, because the world will keep turning as it does, and the lessons keep coming and things keep happening, but they're all for your betterment, and they're all to get you to a place where that you are self-sufficient, where you reach your goals and you reach where you want to reach in terms of what you're looking for, what you're aiming for. And the world will say you're aiming high. Good, aim high. Aim high, aim for what you want, is what the world is saying to you. Look to the stars and the universe and realise that there is something at play here. There's something there for you, pushing you forward. So travel comes in with this, and travel also comes in with your 9, because they're sort of sitting like this. So travel comes in, and so it does with the world as well. So for some of you, you could be literally travelling. You're going on a trip, and it's a trip that you've planned, and it's a trip that's taken a lot, and you've had to save for it, and it's that kind of feel. So the world will say to you, yeah, you're travelling physically, you're travelling in your mind, you're moving. This is movement, and it's movement forward, and it's propelling. So it's got a push behind it with your Tower, keeping that strength going. You can keep going, and the wheels can keep turning, and you can keep moving because you've got the strength to do so. The world is backing you up. It's saying, I'm behind you, I've got your back. Aim for the target, aim for the centre, aim high, and have self-belief. We believe in you. That's beautiful. We believe in you, most definitely. And ending the month, again, it's approximate, isn't it? You started with the 10 of Wands, fire, 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 building, progression, movement, and then you end with another 10. So you are ready this month to set sail, as it were, to set some goals, to set some intentions, which you would do with the moon. And we're going to pick a card in a minute, because we definitely have to. It feels right for you as well, particularly. So setting some intentions. This is joy, merriment, this is happiness, this is fulfillment, this is being around the people that you want to be around and actually having some fun. It's being in the workplace and knowing that you've achieved something. It's being in a group of people and enjoying their company, being surrounded by people that want to be with you, that are enjoying your company and that you're enjoying theirs. There's a sense of achievement, accomplishment and fulfillment with this card. Look at the energy in this card. Look at it. that spectrum of, you've got all of your bases covered. You've got everything that you need inside of you already to achieve what you want to achieve. You don't need to doubt it. You just don't need to doubt it. There's that water element in you that's so deep. The intensity that's there is able to propel you. Use what you've got inside of you to achieve what you want to achieve, and be unstoppable. Just go for it. There's nothing that you can't do. The cards say so. The energies say so. You're full of ideas. Express it. Definitely express it. Moonology cards are coming up. Big cards. Awkward cards. But they're new. And when cards are new, they just feel nice. Have I been making loads of shadows? I've been trying to keep my hands down, but I express myself through my hands, and so it's been quite a challenge not to be flapping my arms all over the place. So forgive me again for the poor lighting. I will promise that next time it will be better. Should we have this one because it's popping out? Communication is key, and it's the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Oh look, doesn't that just express what we've been talking about? Communication, you communicate through every aspect of your body, through your energy system, communicating through conversation, communicating through transformation, communicating through the ability to know that the world's at your fingertips, and to know that you're unstoppable and unshakable, and you've got an inner strength. So let's take that communication to the heights that it wants to be taken to, and know that you have everything that you need already in your being, in your mind, in your body, in your soul. You're on a journey, Cancer, and it's a very, very lovely one, and you are the driver. You are in control, and it's complete, because tens mean completion. You have 2 of them. So this is all about you, and it's all about what you can achieve and what you want on every spectrum. Beautiful. So Cancer, thank you very much for joining me. I hope it's a wonderful month for you. It's certainly looking like the energies are going in your favour. They feel intentional and inspirational. I like that for you. So enjoy the month of March. Go for it. Make the most of it. Don't let anything hold you back, and be unstoppable. You don't quit, you go. That's the energies that are around you this month. So I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please would you like and subscribe, and I'm going to see you in April now. If you need anything in between times, just go over to Spirit in You, where you'll find me. But until then, have a fabulous month, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your love and your support. It means a great deal. Bye, Cancer. Bye-bye.